Hello and welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another game from our Digital Diamond Baseball. As you can see, we have the player photos in there, courtesy of Al, Red Sox fan. Thank you, Al. He gave us a whole bunch of pictures, so once we figured out how to get to the folder, it was pretty easy. Yeah. So anyway, we did play a game number 2, which was a nice, exciting come from behind victory for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 7th inning. It was the bottom of the 7th, or it might have been the 8th. No, it was the 7th, I think it was. Anyway, with Cecil Cooper getting a 3-run homer, pinch hit home run. And so today we have Red Sox. This is game number 5. They'll be playing the Baltimore Orioles. And they'll be going against the future Red Sox pitcher Mike Torrez. So as you can see here, we have all the photos in here, which is very nice. It definitely makes it much, much cooler. And we'll go through the stats and everything later on and show you the pictures in those. I think you can probably add the logos here, which I think Al might have included. I just haven't downloaded the logos yet. So maybe we'll work on that next. But we got the photos in, so one step at a time. So all right, so we're just going to go with the starting lineups, the as-played lineups. So the Red Sox are currently 3-1, and the Orioles are 1-2. The Orioles won the last game of the series. So the series is tied 1-1 now. All right, so let's check it out here. All right, so we have Tiant going against Torrez, and Tiant pitched decent his first time. Got the victory. I believe he got the victory. All right, so we'll just go with this. Make sure that we are the... no, we won't. Alright, so we gotta make sure that we are the... So we can change that there, come on. Alright, so why isn't that changing? Usually you click on it and it changes it to human and computer here. Hold on here. Actually, let me go back here. Let's get out of this. Let's exit. Exit without saving. Okay, let's try that again. Usually you can switch that to computer and home there. Okay, play. Continue. Let's try that again. Here we go. Alright, so Baltimore will be managed by the computer, and we will manage the Red Sox. There you go. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, so we have Mike Torrez on the hill, making his first start of the season. He had an ERA of 3.06 with a record of 20-9, 20-game winner in 1975. For the Red Sox, it's going to be Fred Lynn in center will lead it off, followed by Dwight Evans in right. Kyle Yastrzemski is the first baseman batting third. Tony Conigliaro, the DH, will bat cleanup. Batting fifth will be Rico Petrocelli, the third baseman. Batting sixth, the left fielder getting a start today in left, Bernie Carbo. Batting seventh, behind the plate, Bob Montgomery. Batting eighth, Rick Burleson, the shortstop. And batting ninth, playing second, Doug Griffin. So Jim Rice is not in the lineup today. he was in yesterday's lineup, but not playing every day quite yet, but he soon will be playing every day, as he did get, I think, like over 600 at bat, so he'll definitely be starting every day, just about every day soon. All right, so Denny Doyle will lead it off. Denny Doyle has been hot so far. Actually, I'm not sorry. That's Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn has been hot so far. He's hitting... actually, no, he is not. I'm looking at his season average there. That's right. The blue is the season average, and the green is the current average. So he's hitting .250 with still looking for his first home run and RBI. So, all right. So the defense for the Orioles is going to be Don Baylor in left, Paul Blair in center, and Ken Singleton in right. The infield left to right is Brooks Robinson at third, Belanger at short. DeSensei's getting a start at second. He'll move over to third eventually, but he's playing second today. And Lee May is the first baseman. Behind the plate is Dave Duncan. It's Dave Duncan, yeah, he's a pitching coach now. Yep. And on the hill, Mike Torrez. All right, so Lynn steps to the box, ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch by Torrez. And that's going to be a ground ball to Belanger. Collects it and throws Lynn out for out number 1. Next up, Dewey Evans. Evans has been hot so far. He's hitting .357 on the young season with 2 runs batted in. Hitting in the number 2 spot. Oh, I thought he was going to get a hold of one there. Stopped in the home run column for a second. Instead, it's another ground ball to Belanger for out number 2. So it'll bring up Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz has been struggling so far, hitting just .143 with 2 runs batted in. And that's going to be a squiggler. Front of the plate, grabbed by Duncan, and throws in time to get Yastrzemski. So the Red Sox go in order in the first. So El Tiante on the hill. And no, he did not get a decision in the first game where the Red Sox won. Comes in with an ERA of 3.68. No record. WHIP of 1.50. On base percentage 3.64. And only .25 Ks per walk. So he was a little bit wild his first time up. He did go 7 1/3 innings. All right, so the lineup for the Orioles is going to be Al Bunbury is the DH batting first, followed by Paul Blair in center. Lee May, the first baseman, will hit third. And batting cleanup will be Don Baylor, the left fielder. Brooks Robinson, the third baseman, hits fifth, followed by Ken Singleton in right. Doug DeSensei's at second base today, batting seventh. And Dave Duncan behind the plate hits eighth, followed by Mark Belanger at short. All right, so Tiant looks in for the sign from Monty. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that's going to be hit right to Yastrzemski. You'll grab it and take it to the... Waits for Tiant to come over, flips it to him for out number 1. So the defense for the Red Sox is going to be Carbo in left, Lynn in center, Evans in right. The infield left to right is Petrocelli at third, Burleson at short, Griffin at second, and Yastrzemski at first. Behind the plate, Montgomery, and on the hill is El Tiante, Luis Tiant. He has a pretty high rating there. Error rating. He has a 10% chance of making an error, so not the surest of hands. All right, so leading off will be Paul Blair. He's been struggling so far, hitting just .091. Looking for his first RBI and home run of the season. And that one's hits. Towering fly ball to the left. Carbo will make the catch for out number 1. Out number 2, sorry. Next up will be Lee May. He comes in hitting .250 on the season with a homer and 2 runs batted in. I believe he did homer in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch by Tiant. That's a fly ball to center. Lynn settles under it and makes the catch for out number 3. So the Orioles go in order. And after 1 full, no score. So Tony C up there now. Comes in hitting .273 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. It'll be Conigliaro, Petrocelli, and Carbo. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Petrocelli up there now. Petrocelli comes in hitting .286. Looking for his first homer and RBI in the season. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. So Bernie Carbo getting his first at-bat of the season. .257 hitter for the actual season. 15 homers, 50 runs batted in. Here's the pitch by Torrez. And hammered to left field. Baylor gets a jump and makes a great running catch. All right, so that'll do it for the Orioles. The Red Sox in the top of the second, so we head to the bottom of the second. Baylor, Robinson, and Singleton. Baylor comes in hitting .273 with a homer. I believe Baylor also homered in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch by Tiant. And that's going to be a base hit. So the first hit of the game is a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second. So Stremski will hold him on. That'll bring up Brooks Robinson, hitting an even .200. 2 runs batted in. Tiante looks in for the sign, looks at the runner, see if we can get a lead here. And he's not going anywhere. And that's going to be a base hit. Carbo to left. Carbo has it. And Baylor will hold at second. So first 2 runners on for the Orioles. First and second. Nobody out. For Ken Singleton. Singleton comes in also hitting even .200. With a 1 run batted in. RBI opportunity here. Runners get their leads. Tiant looks in for the sign. Looks at the runners. Here's the delivery. See if they get the lead. No, they tried to pick off play at first, second. Couldn't get him. Said it's going to be a fly ball to right. Evans is under it and makes the catch. Runners will hold. So 1 down now for Doug DeCences. He's off to a good start, hitting an even .500. In just 2 at-bats, though. Runners get their leads. Here's the pitch by Tiant. Hit near to left. Carbo drops back. Makes the catch. And again, the runners hold. So 2 down now. So it's up to Dave Duncan as the game is to continue. Inning is to continue. He's looking for his first hit of the season. 0 for 4 so far. Here's the pitch by Tiant. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. So the Orioles threaten but do not score. And after 2 full, still no score here in Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. Torres back out on the hill. Bob Montgomery up to the plate now. Montgomery's been struggling so far, hitting just .143 with an RBI in 14 plate appearances. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Baylor takes a couple of steps to the right and makes the catch. So 1 down now. That'll bring up the rooster, Rick Burleson. Burleson hitting .231 with an RBI. And that's going to be a base hit. First Red Sox hit of the day. So 1-out single for Rick Burleson. So that'll bring up Doug Griffin. And I think we're going to have Doug Griffin bunt here. Try to get Burleson. Just one down now? Nah, this is one down. He won't do it with one down. We'll just swing away here. And that's a swing and a miss. So 2 down now. Burleson being held on by May at first. It'll be at the top of the order, Lynn. 0 for 1 today. See if he can keep the inning going. And he will. And it's going to be a base hit to right. Singleton gets it back in quickly. Burleson will be held. Oh, we'll cruise into third. He will advance to third. Didn't look like he was going to go, but decided to at the last second. So it'll put runners at the corners for Dwight Evans. So Evans with a chance to put the Red Sox on the board first here. Runners on the corners. Torrez looks in for the sign, looks at the runners. Here's the delivery. Clobbers this one. But right at Robinson, the human vacuum cleaner. So he hit it at the wrong spot. So that'll do it for the Red Sox. So after 2.5, still no score. So no runs, 2 hits, and no errors for both teams. So the number 9 hitter, Belanger will lead it off. He's a light-hitting shortstop, but he is off to a fast start, hitting .444 in 9 at-bats. So 4 for 9 so far. And that's a base hit, so he continues his fast start. Leadoff runner is on for the Orioles. So that'll bring at the top of the order Bumry. As Belanger is being held on by Yastrzemski. Let's see if he's going to try to get a jump here. And he's not going anywhere. And that's going to be a base hit past the diving Griffin. So that'll put runners on first and second as Belanger holds at second. So once again, the Orioles with the first 2 runners on to start the inning. So to bring up Paul Blair. Blair's been struggling on the season. Let's see what he can do here. Red Sox playing back in double play depth. Here's the pitch. See if they get the lead first. No, Belanger dives back to second. And has a hit deep center field. Lynn goes back and makes the catch. Belanger holds at second, so 1 down now for Lee May. May 0 for 1. Looks in for the sign, looks at the runners. Here's the delivery. And that's going to be a base hit to left. Past Petroselli. Let's see if they send him. And Belanger will score. As Montgomery cannot handle the throw by Carbo. And it's 1-0 Baltimore. As Bumry moves to third and made both runners advance on the throw. So second and third. Still only 1 out for Don Baylor. Baylor 1 for 1 in the day so far. And that's going to be a base hit to left. This could score 2. And no, May's going to hold at third as Carbo got it back in quickly, but 1 run in. It's 2-0 now, Baltimore. So Red Sox will play back for 2. And that's going to be a walk, so that will load the bases. So Tiant in some trouble here. Already 2 runs in. I think we'll bring the infield in here. Let's see. See if we can cut off the run at the plate here. So infield playing in. Tiant looks in for the sign. Here's the delivery. Oh, no. It's hitting to left field. Carbo starts in, now goes back, and it's over his head. Oh, that's going to clear the bases, I think. Yep. Singleton will take third on the throw as the throw comes home. So now it's 5-0. So the Orioles all over the Red Sox here in the 3rd inning as the wheels have come off for Tiant. Still only 1 down. So DeSensei is up there now, 0 for 1 on the day. And slow roll to second as the run comes home, and it's now 6-0. So ouch. So as Tiant is already tired here, so this is likely to be his last batter. See if he can get out of the inning. And that's a fly ball to shallow right field, and the inning mercifully over. But the Orioles put up a quicker number, a 6 spot, and it's 6-0 as we head to the 4th. So the Red Sox definitely have their work cut out for them now. So Torrez with a comfortable 6-0 lead. So it'll be Yastrzemski, Conigliaro, and Petrocelli up for the Red Sox. Yastrzemski looking for his first hit of the day. And he'll get it. So base hit for Yastrzemski. And Mr. Brody's in here. He wants to say hi. And not on camera, but he's going to say hi as we just enjoyed a nice steak sub. All right. Okay. Yastrzemski with a leadoff single, so that'll bring up Tony C. 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out his first time up. And Tony C is going to get a hold of one here. Blair looks up, and it's gone. So Tony C only had 2 home runs on the season and already gets his 2nd home run here. And that will bring the Red Sox a little closer, 6-2, just what the doctor ordered there. So now just a 4-run lead for the Orioles. See what Petrocelli can do. Petrocelli 0 for 1. And he'll draw the walk. So Torres a little frazzled after that home run. Walks Petrocelli. And here come the Red Sox. So Bernie Carbo up there now. Carbo looking for his first hit of the day. And he will not get it. Grounded to third. Second for the force. And down at first, double play. So 5-4-3 double play. So 2 down now. Brings up Bob Montgomery. Montgomery 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's inside. That hits him. So a 2-out base runner for the Red Sox. And the inning will continue. So the Rooster up there now. Rooster singled, getting the Red Sox first hit of the day. And it's going to be a ground ball to Robinson at third. Over to first. And that'll do it for the Red Sox. So the Red Sox scored 2 on the 2-run blast by Tony Conigliaro. And it's now a 6-2 game as we head to the bottom of the 4th. So Tiant definitely needs a shutdown inning here. He says he's tired. We'll give him another batter, see what he can do here. Oh! And Belanger gets good wood on that one. And that is going to be it for Tiant. So Tiant will last just 3+ innings. And we'll see who we have in the pen here. Let's see here. So Tiant with a short day today. All right, let's see who the Red Sox. The Red Sox, everybody else come in today. Looks like Dick Pole came in and pitched 2 innings. Yeah, he didn't pitch yesterday, so we'll have Dick Pole come in. He's a good mop-up guy, I guess. All right, so Tiant's day is done. Dick Pole will come in. All right, so Dick Pole comes in. He has pitched 1 inning and got the win. And ERA of 0, but a whip of 2. On base percentage 400. On the actual season, he was 4-6 with a 4.42 earned run average. So he'll face top of the order Bumry, Blair, and Lee. So here's the pitch by Pole. And a good start for Dick as he strikes him out for out number 1. That'll bring up Blair. Blair 0 for 2 on the day. Continues to struggle on the season. He just 0-77 now. And another swing and a miss, strike 3. So Pole's got the fastball working there. So 2 up and 2 down for the Orioles. That brings up May. May with an RBI single and a run scored his last time up. Here's the pitch by Pole. And another swing and a miss. So Pole comes in and strikes out the side. Wow, you're not going to see that too often. But Dick Pole comes in just what the doctor ordered for the Red Sox. It remains 6-2 as we head to the top of the 5th. Doug Griffin will lead it off. Griffin 0 for 1 in the day. And that's hit past Torrez. Belanger has it. Scoops it up over to May for out number 1. So it'll bring up Lynn. Lynn 1 for 2 on the day. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Excuse me, just had some hummus. That'll bring up Dwight Evans. Evans 0 for 2 on the day. And hit to center. Blair starts back, comes in, and makes the catch for out number 2. Out number 3, actually, sorry. So the Red Sox go in order, and we head to the halfway through. It's 6-2 Baltimore. So Baylor will lead it off. Baylor's 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. A run scored. Pole looks in for the sign. Oh! And that was going, and gone. So after striking out the side last inning, Pola coughs one up, a long ball up to Baylor. And it's Orioles extend their lead now 7-2. So feast or famine so far for Dick Pohl. See what Robinson can do. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And pops him up. Yastrzemski calls for it and makes a catch on the edge of the grass for out number 1. So that brings up Singleton. Singleton 1 for 2 also with a double. And 3 run at a bases clearing double last time up. And that's hit hard. That one's in the gap. And that's going to be a double. So a triple and a double for Singleton. So that'll bring up DeSenseis. DeSenseis 0 for 2 with an RBI. Singleton gets his lead. Pohl looks in for the pitch. Looks at the runner. Here's delivery. And that's going to be a base hit. Single for DeSenseis. Let's see if they send the runner. They decide to play it safe as Singleton rounds the bag but holds there. As the throw comes right in on Montgomery. It's a good thing they held them. So runners at the corners now with 1 down for Dave Duncan. Duncan looking for his first base knock of the day. And he's going to get hit by one there. So this inning is turning into as bad an inning as it was good last inning for the Red Sox. As Pohl struck out the side. But this time he's already let up a home run and the bases are loaded now with only 1 out. So Monty goes out to talk to him. He's back behind the plate. So Belanger's up there now. He's 2 for 2 with a triple. And he's the number 9 hitter. So Belanger average up to 545 now. Red Sox playing back for 2. Oh, and that's going to be a walk. So bases loaded walk for Pohl. So the Orioles back to a 6-run lead now. As there is some stirring in the Red Sox pen. As Pohl is struggling mightily here this inning. And there we go. That's what he needed. Struck him out looking on the curve. So 2 down now. See if he can get out of here with any further other further damage. Blair 0 for 3 on the day. And chopper to second. Griffin clubs it. Fires to first. And that'll do it. But the Orioles score 2. And it's 8-2 Baltimore as we head to the 6th. So Yastrzemski will lead it off. He's singled his last time up. And this time he'll draw the walk. So that'll bring up Tony C. Tony C with a 2-run homer his last time up. Giving the Red Sox their 2 runs. So Tony C hitting .308 now with 2 homers, 6 runs batted in. Fortunately, he would not have many more opportunities this season as he only had 57 at-bats. But he continues to make the most of it. And we're going to hold there. Down by 6. So Tony C with a double. So 2 hits now for Tony C. So second and third for Rico Petrocelli. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Red Sox need to start chipping away. And this one's skied to center. And 75% chance with nobody out. No, we're not going to try it. With 1 out, I might have tried it, but with nobody out, nah. So 1 down now, so it's up to Bernie Carbo, see what he can do. He's hitless on the day. And it gets by Duncan for a wild pitch, so that will score the run without a hit. So Tony C moves to third, so it's now a Red Sox get their third run, so 8-3 now. Carbo back in the box. Delivery by Torrez. Loop to shallow center, Bellinger going out, Blair coming in. And Blair gives way. And makes the catch for the out, as Canigliaro has to hold. So Montgomery with a chance now. Montgomery 0 for 1 on the day. See if he can keep the inning going for the Red Sox. And he will. He'll draw the walk. So that'll put runners at the corners for the Rooster. 1 for 2 on the day. And high chopper to first. May grabs it and steps on the bag for out number 3. Red Sox get 1. Just 1. And it's 8-3 now as we head to the bottom of the 6th. So that is going to be it for poll. Let's see. Who else? Let's see who we can bring in now. Let's see. I don't think we want to bring in Drago. He's our closer. Let's see who we have in the pen here. Let's see who's coming up. Let's check out the bench coach, one of our favorite features here. So we get a righty. Righty, and switch. So who do we want to bring in here? Cleveland just pitched, I think. Okay. All right, let's see who we got here. Not much of a choice here. I think we'll go with Moret. We'll bring in Moret. So Roger Moret will come in. Home half of the 6th here. So he's a lefty. So he'll face Lee to start it off here in the Orioles' 6th inning. It's 1 for 3 with an RBI. And strikeout swinging for out number 1. Don Baylor up to the plate now. Baylor's having a great day today. The Red Sox have yet to retire him. He's 3 for 3 with a homer, 2 runs batted, and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch by Moret. And Moret being very careful with him. So he draws the walk, so his day remains perfect. That'll bring up Brooks Robinson. He's 1 for 2 with a triple. Also walked once. So Baylor being held on by Yastrzemski. Payoff pitch. Hard line drive to center, snared by Lynn. So nice running catch by Freddie Lynn. And we get 2 down now as Baylor makes his way back to first. So Singleton 2 for 3 on the day. Orioles with 11 hits on the day. So Singleton, the switch hitter, will be bat righty against the lefty Moret. And he'll draw the walk. Second walk given up by Murat. So that'll bring up to Sensei's. 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. And deep to left field, Carbo trips leisurely back and makes a catch for out number 3. So that's it for the Orioles. It remains 8-3 as we head to the top of the 7th. Griffin will lead it off. Griffin 0 for 2 on the day. Had the button to short. Right up Belanger. So 1 down now for Freddie Lynn. Torrez cruising along now. Slide up just the 1 run on, 3 runs on 5 hits. And that's hit over to Singleton. He'll make the catch for out number 2. So that'll be up to White Evans. Evans hitless on the day. Average down below 300. 294. And that's going to be a base hit to center. So Evans gets his first hit of the day. Should put his average back over 300. That'll bring up Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski 1 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Pitch to Yaz. And that one's hit a long way. That one's going to go over the head of Blair. All the way to the wall. Let's see what they're going to send Evans. And they will hold Evans down by 5. So double for Yastrzemski. Second and third for Tony C. C 2 for 3 on the day with a homer and 2 runs batted in. See if he can keep the inning going here. And he will. That's going to be a base hit to center. Evans comes in. Oh, do I want to send him? I think they're probably going to cut it off, so I am going to attempt it. And Yastrzemski will score also as they cut it off. So 2 runs in now, down. Oriole lead now down to 3. 8-5 now. As Tony C continues his hot hand today. So they'll bring up Petrocelli. Petrocelli 0 for 2 with a walk. And that's going to be a fly ball to center, not too deep. 7th inning stretch time here in Baltimore. As the Red Sox cut the gap now to 8-5. Alright, so home half of the 7th. Orioles 8, Red Sox 5. As the Red Sox have been chipping away the last 2 innings. Dave Duncan will lead it off. Moret out for his 2nd inning of work. Duncan 0 for 2 on the day. And make that 0 for 3. As he grounds out to Griffin. Actually, a line drive to Griffin. He caught that one on the fly, so out number 1. So that'll bring up Belanger. Belanger 2 for 2 on the day with a walk. See if he can continue his perfect day. Towering pop-up behind the mound. And Burleson will call everybody off and make the catch for out number 2. So that'll bring up Bumry. See if Moret can have a 1-2-3 inning. Get the Red Sox bats back out there. Bumry 1 for 4 with a run scored. And that's breaking ball. Wait that miss for strike 3. So 1-2-3 go the O's in the 7th. So we head to the 8th. Red Sox down by 3. Carbo, Montgomery, and Burleson up. I'm going to see. Who the Red Sox used for pinch hitters today. Red Sox did not use any pinch hitters today. Okay. Okay. Oops. Rick Miller and Tim Blackwell, the Red Sox used yesterday. Not necessarily for pinch hitters, but they came in. And Rick Miller and Bob Heisey came in. Okay. Alright, so Bernie Carbo lead it off. Carbo 0 for 3 on the day. Torrez here for his 8th inning of work. And here's the pitch. Chopped to short. Belanger has it. Over to first. So 6-3 on the putout for out number 1. Here comes Monty. He's 0 for 1 officially with a walk. It's kind of odd to see. 0 for 1 with a walk. Let's take a look at the box score here if we can. How can Monty be 0 for 1 with a walk? He must have had a sacrifice something. Oh, he got hit by a pitch, that's right. So, he also got hit by a pitch. Alright, so Monty up. Comes the pitch, towering high fly ball to the left. Baylor has it measured up and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 down for the Rooster. 1 for 3 on the day. And that one's in the dirt. Actually, not in the dirt. Actually, that one is just catches at the bottom of the strike zone. The Red Sox go in order in the 8th. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see. We might bring in Drago here. Should we bring in Siggy? I guess we'll bring in Drago. So Drago will come in, try to keep this a 3-run game. So Drago with a 270 earned run average on the year so far in 3 1/3 innings. Got a record of 1-0. Whip of 1.50. So he'll face Blair to lead it off. Blair continues to struggle as he's 0 for 4 today. Here's the pitch by Drago. And he'll get his first hit. So Blair breaks out of his slump. Gets a solid base hit to right. So Yastrzemski will hold him on. May up there now. May 1 for 4 with an RBI. See if he gets the lead. Gehring gets a big lead. Here he goes. Pitches in the dirt, and he'll steal second easily. So Blair now in scoring position. I was trying to add to that 3-run lead. And that's going to be line to right, but right at Yastrzemski, who makes the catch of the liner for out number 1. Blair holds at second. So to bring up Don Baylor, he's a perfect 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 runs batted in. See if the Red Sox can retire him for the first time today. Oh, and he gets hit by the pitch. So Baylor, the king of getting hit by the pitch. No, actually, I'm sorry. No, it isn't. Normally it would have been a breaking pitch, but it's a special play as Montgomery mishandles it. So looks like they're calling a pass ball, and that'll allow Blair to go to third. So Baylor back in the box. And swung on, shallow center. Burleson goes out. Lynn come in. And Lynn finally gives way. As Blair will hold at third. So 2 down now. The Red Sox can get out of it. Be down by just 3 going into the 9th. So Robinson up there now. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. And they will get out of it as a slow roll to Yastrzemski. Flips it to Drago, and that'll do it. So Red Sox need 3 to tie and 4 to go ahead. Griffin 0 for 3 on the day. Let's see. Do we want to substitute for Griffin? Let's check it out here. I think we may want to pinch hit for him. Why don't we bring in... So we're going to let Cecil Cooper come in and pinch hit. Because we can bring in Heisey to play second. But we're going to bring in Cecil Cooper. See if he's got some heroics left in him after the game we showed last time here on YouTube, in which Cooper hit a 3-run pinch hit home run to give the Red Sox a 7-6 lead, and they would go on to win by that score. So against Milwaukee. So let's bring in Cecil Cooper to pinch hit here. So Griffin being lifted for a pinch hitter, Cecil Cooper coming in. 311 hitter for the season. With 14 homers, 44 runs batted in. So Cooper in the box. Torres back out there trying to go for the complete game here. Here's the pitch to Cooper. And does not have it today as he lines out to Baylor for out number 1. So to bring up top of the order Lynn, he 1 for 4 on the day. Red Sox down to the last 2 outs. And that's going to be a base hit. So Red Sox need 1 more base runner to bring the tying run up. Tying run will be on deck though. So Lynn will get his lead off first. He's not going anywhere. He's being held on by May, but definitely not going anywhere, down by 3. So Evans up there now. Evans 1 for 4 with a run scored. See what he can do here. I thought there was going to be a triple. And that one's hit. Line drive to Robinson for out number 2. So Red Sox down to the last out. And the captain, Yastrzemski, Kyle Yastrzemski up there now. So it's up to Yaz to keep the inning going. Yaz having a good day today. 2 for 3 with a double and 3 runs scored. So Lino gets his lead. Torres looks in for the sign, looks at the runner. Here's the delivery to Yaz. See if we can keep it going. And he will. Yaz gets a hold on here. Hammered to right field. No chance for Singleton. That'll drop. 95.7, yes. We got to go with that one. And that will score Lynn all the way from first. Let's see if... What? What? How did he get a 97 point something chance to get there? I didn't see anything that was over that throw, so I don't know about that. That is shenanigans, I think, there. Wow, but that is going to do it. That's going to put this one in the books. So Lynn gets thrown out, going home. I think he was definitely safe on that one, but there's no instant replay back in 75, so that is going to do it. So the Red Sox will fall to the Orioles 8-5 at being thrown out at home. You definitely got to be sure if you're going to do that there. Wow. I like to see those dice rolls again. I'm going to play that one back. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just looked that one up, and that looked like a 190 was the roll. It had to be below 957. Unless I read that wrong, unless it was a 95% chance to throw him out, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that said 95.7 chance of scoring, so I think they got robbed there. Yeah, I looked it up again, and the last roll I saw was 190, and it said definitely below 95.7, so I think we got robbed there, unless there's some special weird shenanigans rare play that I didn't see there or something, but that is going to do it, as the Red Sox will fall by a score of 8-5, and they had the tying run coming to the plate next in Tony C., who had a hot day. Anyway, oh well. So let's take a look at the box score quickly before we wrap this one up. So, we'll exit. Look at official. So that was a heartbreaking play at the plate there. Let's take a look at the box score here. So, newspaper box score. So Torrez goes the distance, allowed 10 hits on 5 runs, but pitches all 9 innings, striking out 5 and walking 3. Tiant only lasted 3 innings, giving up 8 hits on 6 runs, walking a strikeout. ERA now 7.84. Dick Pole struck out the side in his first inning worked, but the second inning gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. Added another strikeout. Moret pitched 2 scoreless innings, walking 2 and striking out 2, and Dick Drago pitched a scoreless inning, allowing 1 hit. For the Orioles, Al Barmy 1 for 5 with a run scored. Let's take a look at the extended box score here. Paul Blair ended up getting a hit, 1 for 5. Lee May 1 for 5 with a run scored. Don Baylor, I guess we'll give Baylor the hitting star of the day. He was 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored, including a homer and 2 runs batted in. Brooks Robinson 1 for 4 with a run scored. Ken Singleton was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, including a pair of doubles, 3 runs batted in. Doug DeCences was 1 for 4. Dave Duncan 0 for 3, and Mark Belanger 2 for 3. For the Red Sox, Freddie Lynn was 2 for 5. Evans 1 for 5 with a run scored. Yastrzemski, the hitting star for the Red Sox, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, including a pair of doubles. Should have had an RBI there, but Lynn gets thrown out. A controversial play. Tony C., probably one of his last good days left, because he only hit 123 on the actual season. Now he's hitting 400. So I don't imagine he's going to do that well in the next 40 plus at bats. So he's bound to have that average come down. But again, has a 3 for 4 day and hits his second home run of the season. Petrocelli 0 for 3, Carbo 0 for 4, Monty 0 for 2, Burleson 1 for 4, Griffin 0 for 3, and Cecil Cooper as a pinch hitter 0 for 1. So definitely missing Fisk in there behind the plate, and eventually Rice will become the regular in left field. I assume very soon. So that is it. Let's see if we can we'll play through these games. Fast play. Rest of today's games. Maybe one of these times we'll play one of these other games, just to try something different. See if there's any special. Looks like we got a special thing here. Let's see what it is. Montreal had 4 errors in that game. And Boa had 3 steals. Now has 5 on the season. So let's take a look at the standings. So, Yankees and the Red Sox tied with a 3-2 record, as the Red Sox has dropped the last 2. Cleveland 2-2, Baltimore 2-2, Milwaukee 2-3, Detroit 2-3. Chicago, AL West, California off to a fast start, and Oakland. California 5-1, Oakland 4-1. Texas struggling. National League East, the Cubs lead the 3-1 record, followed by St. Louis 3-3. And Montreal 3-3, New York 2-2. And the National League West, San Francisco leads with a 4-1 record. Houston 4-2 as is Cincinnati. Padres with 1-3 record. And yeah, this is nice with the photos in here. So Tony C leads with 8 runs batted in. It's nice to see him up in the leaderboards there. Again, unfortunately, won't see him up there too much longer probably, but definitely a career that could have been a Hall of Fame career if not for the injury where he got hit in the eye. So, all right, let's just check these. We'll scroll through this. So Ted Simmons leading with 4 home runs. Oh, John Mayberry also has 4 home runs for Kansas City. Ted Simmons 4 home runs for the 4 solo shots for the Cardinals. And so Ted Simmons with the early Triple Crown. 560 average. 4 home runs. Actually, I'm sorry. Those weren't solo home runs. He had 12 runs batted in. For some reason I thought I saw a 4 there. Okay. Pitching leaders. Not much really to see there. Vita Blue has a couple of wins. This is Gaylord Perry. And MVP votes. Tony C with some MVP votes. John Mayberry, the early MVP candidate. Early Cy Young candidate Vita Blue, Gaylord Perry. And then Ted Simmons and Tony C in the National League. And then this is another thing I like about this. Who's hot at the plate? Tony C. Who's hot in the mound? Oh, Don Gullett. 17 innings pitched. That's not allowed to earn run. And then your longest hitting streaks. Recent highlights. And you can click on these and it'll go right to the box score, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. And Red Sox will face the Yankees, so we'll definitely have to show one of those. As the Red Sox... I don't see it here. It must be the next day. So let's we'll fast forward it past this. So let's fast play this. Let's make sure there's no Red Sox game. I don't see any Red Sox here either. Missing a picture there. There we go. So Bill Lee will be on the hill against Catfish Hunter. That should be an interesting matchup. Red Sox have their work cut out for them here. So if there's any other games you guys want to see, other than the Red Sox, from this 1975 season, any of the teams or individuals. This could be good. Nolan Ryan here for the Angels. Phil Niekro for the Braves. So if there's any other pitcher, player, team, or whatever you might want to see from the 75 season, let me know. And we'll try to get it on. This could be good too. Jim Palmer there. So that's it. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you on the next Digital Diamond 1975 Red Sox replay. We're not going to show every game from the season, but we'll show a few games every now and then. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.